Okay, for the millionth time, we're going to test this out. But first, ah, okay, let's see if this is finally working. Let's test it out. I've been trying to do this all day and it hasn't been working out. So let's see if it finally does. Okay, why is this doing this to me? Oh, testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, guys. I'm so excited. I finally solved the problem. So I can stream on my computer. This is so amazing because oh my gosh, if y'all ever knew the struggles I was going through today, honey. But we've overcome, ladies and gentlemen. I finally figured it out. So, whew, let me wipe off my forehead. We could get back into the lives. So I'm gonna attempt to do what I've been trying to do today. Okay, I wanted to do some fashion. Hold on, I have to set up even better because I've been setting up for. Well, I've been doing a whole lot of stuff to get ready for my upcoming market, and honestly, like everything is a hot mess. Everything's all over the place. So forgive me if you know, not moving at the pace y'all would like me to, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to do a thing. So I just have to pull up. I've been trying to do a poll today. I've been trying to do a poll all day today, but when I did it earlier today, again, shout out to everyone that was on the live with me today. It didn't get to work out, and on top of it, I was running very, very late because I had to actually run out and go and get some. Well, I was gonna go do somebody's hair. I just came in not too long ago. It is 1:36. Actually, I came in from 36 minutes ago. And I decided that I wanted to come on here and I was determined because I'm like, I am going to push until I get this thing right. Try to figure it out. Excuse my voice is going. I've been trying to figure it out all day. For the love of me, I couldn't figure it out. It was just mute. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? This is going to be a silent vlog. And that's what it is. So here we are, up and running. And I'm very, very happy. Mic is running, everything's running. I tested it on my phone, loud and clear. I really do like how things look on my computer. I feel like it's a little bit more clear than when I'm doing it on my phone. So I love that for me, of course. Okay, so let's get into it. So I think I'm gonna redo the questions that I was doing today, obviously, because people were answering on the live, but for those that pop in, that's watching the live replay, they're not even going to understand what the heck was going on because all they're going to do is see me type in and looking, and they might see they're going to see my mouth moving and all this good stuff, but nothing was coming out, unfortunately. And I swear it was. I swear something was happening. But since I can't sleep, I'm gonna be on here and do what I do. I don't know what I've been doing wrong up on here on YouTube, but I don't know. Maybe I'm shadow banned or something. Who knows? But my views on everything is going down. But it is what it is. Nothing to really cry about. You know what I mean? Good thing YouTube isn't the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So, I mean, we do what we can for now. For now. I mean, I came this far, so why turn back, right? So let's ask some questions and see if anybody pops in. Honestly, I feel like I should have ended it as soon as I figured out that this was, going good for me, and then probably restart tomorrow. But I'm here. I am here and I can't sleep, so let's do this. So the first question that I have up here is, how would you describe your everyday style? Do you Are you more on the chill and casual style? So that's option A. Option B is bold and expressive. Option C is clean and classic. And option D is trendy and experimental. For me personally, I feel like I'm a little bit of everything. I have my days. There are days when I'm more chill and casual. There's days when I feel a bit more bold, feel like dressing up and being on the more expressive side. There's days when I'm just clean and classic, and then I have my trendy and experimental times. Those are very few times, but it's still a thing for me. Okay, so we do have a vote. We have clean and classic. I love that. And why would you why did you choose that? Like, I mean, why is that your thing? What is it about clean and classic above chill and casual or bold and expressive or even trendy and experimental with your fashion? So while you get to that one, let me put up a new question. And if you don't mind hitting the like button, and let's get on to the next one. I'm just going to be throwing up some fashion questions up here. Okay, so the next question that I'm putting up here is, what's your go-to statement piece? Well, I guess it's no surprise who it is. What does that mean? And hello, Chris. It's so hard to see. I wish I could see bigger images, a more expanded image of the little profile. Okay, so clean, add classy because it's even more chill than chill. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. For me, I feel like I would so go with like, I think my go-to out of all of them, although like I feel like all of them is me, but I feel like bold and expressive for me because I sometimes I just love the extraness. I really love the bold look. And I feel like I'm such a daring person. Like, you know what I mean? I'm such a daring person, so it just all like it fits my personality and my characteristics. It means I'm the only one here, so it's no surprise who voted that way, of course. Yes, and I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here. Let me put up the next question since it's only you and I right now. Okay, so I said, what's your go to statement? Oop. And just give me a minute. It's just taking me a second to write out the question and the poll. LOL. Okay, go for it. Okay. And while you're here, where are you? Where are you tapping in from? It's 1:43 for me right now. What time is it for you? Don't ask me why well, I just came in like 40 minutes ago and I've been having like such of a hard time. I'm in Cali. Oh, okay, Cali in the house. I'm in Toronto. I'm in Toronto. What time is it in Oh, 10:43? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I see why you're up. The night's still young. Shoes or sneakers? I've been trying to do this all day today. I came on here because this is actually I'm streaming on my laptop for the first time. I always stream on my phone, and for a while I was able to stream on my iPad, and then I don't know, they had updates and then all of a sudden I can't do that anymore. So finally I'm like, you know what? Let me try and see what it's like streaming on my computer because the quality doesn't always turn out that great on my phone, and there's always a whole bunch of little, ups and downs when it comes to doing things on my phone. So I was like, let me try this. But for some reason, I could not, for the likes of me, get the mic to work today. Hi, stick to it. Salute. How are you? Okay. Toronto. Well, happy belated Thanksgiving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's so funny because when I posted Happy Thanksgiving on my community, a lot of people that's not in Canada was like, Thanksgiving. A lot of Americans were like, Thanksgiving. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, right. They just remember that we don't have the same Thanksgiving as Americans. Good. Why are you what you doing up this time of the hour? Stick to it. Okay, so graphic tees. I love me some graphic tees for real, for real. I need to make some more. I got a dope flavor chain for turkey season. I seen your chains. Stick to it. I seen them and they really are dope. Like you did that. You did that. I'm working on these new chains. I seen them on the Instagram and I was like, what? No, those are fire. 100% fire. When are you planning on releasing those? Okay, so we have accessories, which is bracelets, hat, jewelry, etc., etc. And then we have graphic tee, so it's like 50-50. One of you guys said accessories, and one of you guys says graphic tees. I feel my go to statement piece would be I wouldn't say accessories. I'll do it like, I do like to accessorize, but for me, I feel like that's more on occasions. I don't like to really get up and do it all the time. Um, I feel like for me, it'll actually be shoes and sneakers. It'll be shoes, and that would be my go to accessories. Um, thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. Did you see what it's like, what the shipping is like from there to here? Because I remember I mentioned to you that the shipping, they added the tariffs and stuff like that. I don't know if I could say that, but they added all the tariffs and stuff. So I know for a fact shipping from here to America isn't going to be it for anybody anytime soon. But what's it like shipping from there to here? Like, what's the price like? Because I would like to get your chain. Okay. And in the meantime, while I'm talking like that, let me put up the next poll. It's a poll type of night, guys. Uh-oh. They're available now per DM, your choice or style, logo, graphics, etc. But the site will be up sometime this week. Okay, big things. Big things. Don't forget, are you posting it up on your community chat as well? So for anybody coming in, oh, you changed your name. It's Stick R2. Okay. My bad. So for anybody coming in, Stick R2, he is a small business. He does drawings, which he adds to his products, which are absolutely amazing. He's an incredible artist as far as what I could see. And he just came out with some chains and they are banging. So like he said, right now they're available through DM, but the site will be up. So for anybody that's going to be seeing this, the replay, anyone that's tapping in, anyone that's already here, check him out. Okay, let me put up the next question. And if I haven't said it already, thank you guys for tapping in and vibing with me. Okay, so I'm gonna type it and then I'll read it after. Okay. I feel like being able to work on the laptop is so much more easier in terms of like typing and seeing the chat, the messages and everything. Like it's so much more convenient. Like why haven't I been doing this from a long time? And I'm sorry, I haven't checked. Not sure. Do you want me to try sending? Hold on 1 second. Let me fully read. Let me just finish typing this and read that again. And okay. So the next one is which color combo gives the best outfit energy? Is it gold and black, white and hot pink, green and gold, or all neutral everything? And let me get to sorry, what did I miss? Okay. And I'm sorry I haven't okay, I read that. Those glasses is fire. Thank you. They're actually my prescribed glasses, you know. They're my prescribed glasses. I have to make sure that my prescribed glasses are very stylish because one, I don't even like wearing glasses, but I'm like, if I'm going to, then might as well be fashionable, right? And yes, check on here on YouTube. They did that. That's crazy. That is so crazy. For everyone else coming in, thank you for coming in. If you don't mind hitting the like button, and I have a poll up, feel free to join in. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Make sure that whenever you're using your whenever you're adding your email to anything, and I mentioned this like way back when, but I'll just mention it now for people that don't know. It's always a wiser, it's very wise to use a substitute email when you're tapping into certain things. Like when you're, for instance, posting your email address all over social media, make sure you have like an alternative like email address other than the ones that you use for like important things, like the things that you use to log into things like YouTube and like, you know what I mean, the email you use to log into YouTube and Instagram, like, stuff like that. Get a different email address, so then that will just be for people that wants to message you for business purposes, or whatever it is that you got going on, because it's so easy to well, for could I say scammers? Scammers or whatever, to tap into, to hack your account when you you're putting your stuff out there. I've learned that a while back, and it saves me so much headache and hassle because I feel like there's so many people that's been getting hacked. Um, I'll hit you up on IG about sending you something, but back to your live, lol. Okay, no problem. Okay, gold and black. Yes, gold and black is hot. I love me some gold and black. There's gold and black. It's between gold and black and all neutral everything. Who liked the gold and black and who liked the all neutral everything? Okay, and let's do another. These questions are going to help me out, by the way, a lot because I do have a pop up shop coming up, to be honest. And I've been trying to, I'm going to put out my brand colors, but I've been trying to figure out like what other colors would be good to bring out. Like, what does people really, really like? So I'm like, you know what? Let me come up on here and ask some questions, see if I can get some answers. And right now, even if it's just a handful, it's going to do me some good. It's going to do me some good. Okay, and the next one is, when you shop fashion, what do you look for first? So let me put that up there. I feel like I've asked this question already. Did I ask this question already? Okay, I'm gonna put it up again anyways because I can't remember. I think I'm getting me some kind of a headache. Okay, so the first one is comfort, and then style and creativity, brand meaning or message, and then price, quality, and balance. Not me not knowing how to spell. Golden black for me. I love me some golden black, for real, for real. I feel like golden black, I love golden black, but I also like pink and gold, and I like white and gold. I don't know, I feel like maybe gold just goes with everything. And it's so funny because I remember when I was younger, I never liked gold. I never liked gold. I've always loved silver, but I'm allergic to the silver. So I was forced to, eventually end up wearing the gold. Ah, but it worked out because I like it. So style and creativity. What would I think? Mm, it depends. Cause if it's like shoes, I want comfort. But I also want style. And I also want the creativity. But number one, for shoes, it will be comfort. If it's like t-shirt, I feel like it's more with the creativity and the styling. I never really too care much about um, the brand meaning or the message. I don't think I've ever really went to purchase clothes and sat there like, I wonder what's the meaning behind this. I wonder what started all this. I've never really done all that. Have any of you guys done that? Like, have you guys went to purchase an outfit or shoes or anything like that and really like stood there and been like, what's the brand message? Like, because I know like as a small business owner, I know that's one thing that, you always have to put out there because they always say like, put out your brand message and all this good stuff. But realistically, like, do you guys really like stop and think about that? Is that a thing for you guys? That's a question I would like to know. And what about price and quality? Y'all don't care about that? No, nobody cares about price and quality? Chris says hard to buy comfort on a first time, but comfort will get you repeat sales if they bought for a separate reason. That is true. On screen keyboards suck. I know. I know. I you know what I really can't stand is like when you're typing something and then it's like the autocorrect wants to tell you what you're trying to say and it's like no, that's not what I'm trying to say. This is not what I'm spelling out. Like just spell it how I spell it and just send. Like I hate that. And me, I'm such a fast typer, so I would just be typing and send, and then after I send, I'm like, "Oh man, one bag of gibberish." Thanks to autocorrect. No, I just spend and think later. That do you get yourself in a lot of trouble doing that? Because I could only imagine like I've done that in the past where I just spent and then by the time I got home and stuff like that, I regret it. I'm just like, "Oh man, why I buy this?" See? Yes, for sure. It must. Spend now, regret later. Y'all are taking me out. See? That's let me do my it's given rich energy, right? Because that's some rich people's energy right there. Both spend now and regret later. It's okay. Manifest it. Manifest it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do that sometimes too. I do spend and then I end up regretting it. But I try not to do that because me personally, I'm the type of person like when I buy something, I don't want to I don't I don't care to return it. Like you know what I mean? Like even if I don't like it, it just ends up sitting there, which is a waste. So I try my best to actually like analyze and like make sure like yeah, this is really what I want. The style, the comfort, everything except for brand meaning and message is good. But business wise, from a business perspective, I do try my best to make sure that within my brand, there's comfort, there's style and creativity, because that is a must. And I make sure that, well, pricing and quality balance, the quality, yes, but pricing is not always that great because, like as a small business, like we don't get it at Walmart prices. So sometimes the price have to be a little bit up there because they be charging us some prices. Stick to it says stop, save your box. Yo, Thursday, I have to show you my shop. It's like a mad scientist lab. I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to see that. Did you what's the word I'm looking for? Did you design it and stuff yourself or did you pay for someone to do it? Like how did you get that set up? And let me put up the next poll here. Okay. 2 seconds. Sometimes when it comes to writing these things, like for some reason I always felt like if you're not writing fast enough, like people's gonna just leave. I don't know why that was like I don't know. I used to always be like, I don't want to do that because it's like it's gonna take up so much time and by the time I finish writing, people gone. Like I'd be worrying about the oddest little things. Okay, so cozy but cute. And then we have streetwear. Okay, I'm typing. Give me 2 seconds and then I'm gonna read out the next one. Minimal. Oh, stick to it. I have my first vendor event coming up next month. So I've been trying to push towards that and trying to make sure like designing and doing what I need to do to in preparation for it because I'm a bit nervous, but I'm hoping it goes well. I started designing some hats for it. Oh, I don't have any of the hats that I created so far, but I've been showing it. And then today, let me show you right quick. I don't want to pull it too hard. So I've been trying, I decided I wanted to put like my name on the hats. So I've been working on it. Honestly, this is my first one. Ah, so I don't know. I think I did pretty good for my first one, but it's not like, you know, it's not the best in terms of the writing. But I said I'm gonna bring it to my market. It's not finished yet. It's not finished as yet. But this is the process. I was like, let me teach myself to do that. So I'm gonna bring that to the vendor's machine. But what do you guys think about it? So far, so far, it's gonna be like a bucket hat. I paid for a class and he gave me his blessings. Okay, okay, that's what's up. Okay, I like that. I like that. Nice. Is that all single crochet? It is. It is. Congratulations. Yes, stop doubting yourself. That's a major move. I- I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to doubt myself. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. But naturally, I feel like that's just how I am. Like, it's so weird. And I can't, at whatever I do, for some reason, I can't get rid of that. It's like when I'm doing something new for the first time, I'm always so like anxious and nervous and scared and all these type of things. But the moment I do it at least a few times, it's like I master it and then it's like, what was you so nervous about? But it's like a it's something I just can't help it no matter what, or no matter if like the fact that I know that like once I do it a few times, like it's going to be nothing to me, but I still get that anxiousness and you know all that extra stuff and the self doubt and stuff like, oh my gosh, what if? And I feel good too. I want things to be so perfect. Like, I just want things to be perfect. Cause like when things are not perfect, like my heart coming like it's gonna beat up my chest. I get like so like panicky, like um, congratulations. Oh, I read that. Chris says, "Don't do it for others. Do it for yourself." That is true. That is true. That is true. And I, though I try to, but like when it's a business, like I feel like it's almost like impossible to say, well, you're doing it for yourself because you need the people to buy it. So you have to consider, like, you know what I mean? But I know what you mean. I do get what you're saying, and it's a big, 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 big thing that I need to work on and, put that into my everyday practice and everything else because these nerves, oh my goodness, like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. What artists don't mess up? That is true. That is very true. That is very true. But I don't know why it's like I don't know why it makes me so like antsy when I do mess up. And I feel it's more pressure when it's no longer a hobby, it's a business. Like, you know what I mean? Or it's like, because when you're doing a hobby and stuff like that, like when you mess up, it's like, but like, it's like, okay, let me just try again, you know? Yeah, but you get 12 orders for that hat. Your passion for that hat gonna die. Better go off one. That is true. That is true. That is true. That's very, very true. That's very, very true. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. That's gonna be the thing I'm gonna be working on for the next few days, trying to program it into turn some music on and jam out. Just have fun. When I'm creating, music helps me zone in. I whenever I get into my music, sorry, I'm there digging up in my thing trying to find my lip gloss. I don't know what I did with it, but whenever I play music, whenever I'm working or when I'm creating, I get distracted because I end up dancing. Especially when someone is 3XL and wants it all in black. That's why you have variety. I I have variety. I try to make variety, but that's so true. stick stick can I still say stick to it? Stick R2 says shake my head. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. You know what it like the thing that used to like really bother me the most is when like I make something and somebody says like, "Oh my god, I really love that." Like, and they're like, "Well, can you make one this way?" And it's like, "What about what I've already created?" Like, what about I low key in my mind, I feel like had I had the patience for it, I felt like I probably should have made like a customization business. I feel like I should have done that because people love it when I customize things for them, or they like it when they have ideas and bring it. Like, you know what I mean? They introduce it to me and then I bring it to life for them. But honestly, like customization for me is such a it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think too also because like I said before, like I always want things to be perfect. Like, you know what I mean? And it's one thing to create something and somebody comes and see it and they love it and they purchase it. And it's another thing for someone to want something customized and you customize it. And then for me, I'm always wondering like, oh my gosh, are they gonna love it? Like did I do a good job? Is this their vision? Like all these type of stuff. I panic too much. I need to figure out what's going on with that. Why? I panic way too much. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the poll. Let me see. Okay, so it's between streetwear and statement and minimum but powerful. I like yeah, those are really yeah, those are two good ones. What do I like? Mm, I don't really think I do cozy and cute to be honest. Um I definitely don't do minimum and powerful. For me, I feel it's more streetwear and statement and sometimes mix and match. Yeah, it's whatever my energy is like for that moment. Okay, let's put up the next poll. I don't know if you guys are saying something or the chat just froze. I hope you guys are just not saying anything because I'm tired of fighting with these apps. Let's see. Next question. Okay. So the next question is going to be who do you think sets the fashion tones these days? And let me put in the options. And Chris, are you a business owner or a consumer or just a creator? Small brands. Yes, your customer be like, "Oh, I love that. Can I get the cardigan?" You're three. What the hell? I'll pay for the yarn. My budget is $40. Right? Like, I can't. For real. Like sometimes like I'm like, oh man, what how come I was never like this as a consumer? How come I was never like this? Honestly though, I kinda like have to say like I was blessed in a sense to not have so far buck up on the really really difficult people. Like I've had like a like a 1-2, but not it wasn't that bad. But when I see other people talking about like like their experiences with certain customers, and I'm like, oh man, Can I handle that type of chaos? I don't know. I don't think I could. So the next the next question is, what do you think sets the fashion tone these days? So is it A, creativity and small brands, B, celebs and influencers, C, streetwear and streetwear designers, or D, everyday people with confidence? Um Honestly, I think nowadays it's kind of like the creatives and the small brands. Once upon a time it was celebs and influencers, but I feel like, and they're still kind of, but I feel like that's kind of dying down a little bit. That's kind of dying down a little bit. And streetwear and designers, I feel like they'll always have an influence. They'll always have an influence. Everyday people with confidence. You feel like it's everyday people with confidence? I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people don't really have style for real in real life. Because I feel like a lot of people will more so like visit, like they'll go look for what the celebrities are wearing, like, and like I said, it's not so much celebrities no more. So I feel like nowadays it's more like a Pinterest board. Like they have to go see what's on Pinterest, like, type of thing. um they want you to think it's celebs, but they push that so hard. Now people are rejecting it. Sadly, it probably still dominates because people are sheeps. Facts, facts, facts. But I feel like it's more creatives and small brands. And the reason why I say that is because they're small brands, right? You don't always get to see, like, you're not gonna see every small brand. They're not always known. They're like, you know what I mean? They're People don't always, there's so many small brands that I have never seen yet. But then again, you'll hear a story, because a lot of times the way I would know of a different small brand, other than me stumbling up on them via Instagram or at a pop-up shop or stuff like that, normally you'll see like the major companies, like, getting sued, or a small brand like going viral because they're talking about the major company like stealing their work or their designs and stuff like that, right? So that's why I say more so it's more like, for me, I feel like it's creative and small brands, because people take a lot, in my opinion, they take a lot from, smaller brands and from creatives, that especially when nobody knows them. But if I see bomb gear out and about to, I'm gonna inquire. I personally don't follow celebs at all because I'm not a young kid or watch TV. Facts. I don't follow celebs either. I don't follow celeb either, and I don't really. There's a handful of celebrities I feel like over the years that I really love, like their styles. Like I love me some Mary J. Blige because I love her. I grew up on Mary J. Blige. I love her style, right? Um, Actually, I think that was like the main one. That's always the main one for me. And Riri, I love Riri's style. Like, but Riri's style for me is like, it's not something I would wear, like, you know what I mean? But it's something I admire. But Mary J. Blige, if I could go in her closet and go shopping, I sure as heck would, because I love her style. I love her style. I've always loved her style. Okay. So let's go on to the next poll. Okay. Oh, dang. I need to get more questions next time. This is actually the last question I have here. Oh, actually, no, that's the end of the poll. should probably let you to LOL. They got so much stuff they don't wear anymore. I'm saying, but I doubt they'll still have it. I doubt they'll still have it. I doubt she'll still have any of those up in her closet. But I would love to. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine like there's a any celebrity that you admire their dress code, like one day they just, stumble up on like your Instagram or your Facebook and be like, "Hey, come to my closet." Come pick what you want or let's go shopping. Rich people are hoarders. For real. Like for me, I always felt like if I was to get like rich, I don't feel like I would have that much clothes. Like I don't feel like I'll spend my money on that much clothes. And I feel like I've been dressing up my whole entire life. And I feel like now that I'm getting older, like dressing up sometimes for me gets a little boring. You know what I mean? I've had so many different hairstyles. Like I've done my nails every week. I've dressed up almost like just about every day of my life ever since I've known myself, right? So now that I'm older, it's like I'm okay with throwing on a t-shirt and some jogging pants. Like, you know, I feel like when you do it a lot, you grow out of it. I feel you grow out of it. I don't know if it's because of boredom or it's just like okay, because I've been there, done that already, type of mentality. But when I get rich though, I most of my money, to be honest, is gonna go towards traveling and probably food because I like to eat. Oh, trust me, they have so much junk. I know a few celebs and they keep a lot of junk. Oh man, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. But I guess because like having all that money and stuff like that, I guess you just end up buying whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like too, like for a lot of people, like for the ones that like never grew, like they didn't grow up in money. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like when they do get money, they just go all out splurging on unnecessary things just because, you know? Just because once upon a time I could never had this. How do you know when your design is fire without no one telling you? For me, it's just that feeling that I get. Like I could always look at a design and know like, yes, this is going to be it. That's how I can tell like for me. That's how I could tell for me. Yeah. You can take the stuff with you, but you take your memories of the grave. I think you have a good set of priority. Thank you. That is true. You can't. You can't. But I want to travel. That's all I want to do. I just want to travel. And I feel like when I get rich, like I just want to buy like a house, but I want to buy a house like out in the mountains somewhere, away from civilization and just cruise. Cuz I don't want much. I just want to know. For me, I feel like I just being rich for me is not like it's I just want to know that I'm comfortable. I think I more want to be comfortable than rich. Like, my last few pieces, I didn't want to give them to the customers. I got sad. You know what? For me personally, as a creative, I realized that because like a lot of time. That's why for me, every every time I make something, I usually make one for myself, right? Like if I make a purse, if I make a purse for my business, I always make one for myself. I mean, yes, there's only but like you can't make all of them for yourself. But I pick and choose my battles and the ones that are really, really fire, I make one for myself. Like, and plus on top of it too, like I like to model my brand. I love to model my brand. Like I am my own personal walking billboard. I am my own personal influencer. Like, you know what I mean? I like when I put myself together, like when I do feel like putting myself together and I go outside and I'm wearing my brand because it feels so good when you're wearing your brand and people are like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? Like, do you mind sharing? And it's like, oh, I don't mind. Like, I made it. That was new for me. Keep some stuff like that and only sell it when you had your fill of it and can set it free. Facts, facts. That was new for me. Really? I guess, yeah. Oh, well, I guess that was like a just a real fire piece. Cause I have heard like other creatives say that, like, you know what I mean? I have heard other creative that, like, when they make stuff, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to let this go. Oh my gosh, I want to keep this for myself." Like, you know what I mean? And yes, when you wear what you create, OMG. Yeah. I love I love, cuz I feel like there's something so liberating about wearing the things that you created. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, girl, that's you. You did that. And worse when you get compliments. And I get so much compliments on the bags I create. Like, it makes me feel so super good. So good, especially when you get the get out of here type of compliments, or you're lying. And it's like, no, for real. I created them. I love it. I love it. Make sure you're always like, yeah, the fire stuff, create one for yourself. Create it for yourself. And at least when you're going out and stuff like that, it like brings in more customers. Like, you know what I mean? Attracts more eyes and stuff like that. It attracts way more eyes. I never understood how, like, sometimes you see people, they have brands and they create their own products and stuff like that, like, but it's like, even though they're selling their own stuff, like, as soon as they start making enough money, then it's like they don't wear their stuff. They want to buy like Gucci and Prada and all these things, and it's like, why don't you wear your own brand? Like, you know wear your own brand, be your own billboard. When I get rich, I don't think, like, okay, before I tell a lie, I've always wanted a Gucci bag. Like, I had a Gucci bag before, but I want another one, but I'm not going to get that till I get rich. And mostly because I really love the designs. I love the creativity of Gucci. Louis, not so much. Like, you know what I mean? Cuz it's like, for me, it's very bland. But when they have, like, like certain artists that when they do like the collabs and stuff like that, and the artists they draw and whatever, like, I'm just like, yes, those are the type of Louis I will buy, but I wouldn't be buying a lot of it. How about I just started learning to sew? Shake my head. You should. You should. Cause one, I feel like your channel will blow up even more, like, if you've learned to sew, because even though there's a lot of tailors and stuff, like, it's like people love to see when men do these things. And on top of it, it will save so much. It will save so much. I taught myself how to sew in COVID when I was thinking about the prices and stuff like that, because when you have to, when you have to buy products and buy your products from the wholesalers and stuff like that, like, it could be a little bit pricey, like, you know what I mean? And it's like you're buying one outfit and it's like $50, and then you have to sell it back for like $100, like, for example. And I was like, I don't want, like, certain things I don't want to be selling for that price, like, you know what I mean? Like, why? So I was like, why don't I just learn to sew and stuff? But the thing for me was, because I want to do like all these other things where, I have so many things I'm trying to create and stuff like that. Sewing takes up a lot of time for me. And I was like, nah, I can't stick to this. But I think it would have been really, really, it would have been really amazing had I stuck to it and I continued, because I would have had my own. I could have you could start like a wholesale business. If you learn to sew, you can make all the t-shirts, make all the sweaters, and just sell it to people. Like, that would be awesome. Yep, learn to sew 100% if you want to be a success. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then on top of it, because, like, Look at everything that's going on. Like, you know what I mean? It's so nice if you just know how to do it all by yourself. People could come to you. If the world stops, at least you know within your little community, you're still gonna be making your money because they're gonna come knock on your door or whatever the case is to come get their pieces, get their t-shirts and their little 1 2 1 2. Especially you that do track suits. I'm trying to design my own hoodie. As in like sewing or like just the putting the designs and stuff on it. I love some hoodies. I have I used to have like a guy like stuff like this, right? Like I have a vendor that sews my stuff for me, but he's starting to get so expensive. If you learn to sew, you can train your staff too when you get them and you know what needs to be done and can train them. You also know what it takes to make them. That's true. Pressing graphics and putting them together. Okay. Okay. Do you know what I love? I can't wait to get a DTF machine. Cuz the day I get a DTF machine it's over. Let me show you some well, I don't have no hoodies. I love designing let me show you hold on. Wait, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me show you from there. So this is one of the ones I designed, right? These are not like my graphics, but you know, I put it together. I think if you're doing stuff like that, it will be fire. Like I love when it just takes up like, you know, more of the hoodie opposed to the smaller designs. And I love like all over prints on a hoodie. You get better prints when you have a flat surface to press them, sew them together. OMG. Yeah, you do. That is so true. Don't let getting a DTF slow you down. Outsource that will make enough profit. That is true. Get your own. That is true because I've been thinking of like maybe next summer because I have so honestly I have like a lot of designs that I've created by myself and it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there on my Canva, sitting there on my Cricut because I don't want to I want to, you know, I want a DTF to print them out. But I still do like my vinyl and stuff like that. I've also tried the um what do you call it? It's another version of the DTF, but the sublimation. I've tried that, but I don't like how it is because after some time I realize it washes out. I know people that own several and they still outsource. Hmm. Okay. I definitely should start doing that. Fire. Have you practiced with distressing your garments with making it look vintage? Um, not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I have done like one or two in the past, but that was from my own personal, like, you know, my own personal clothes. But I haven't done anything with my stuff. I did want to with the hats because I saw a distressed design. I think I don't remember if it was on Pinterest or I don't remember where I seen it, but it was a while back. It was like distress, and then it had the prints like I like the DTF. I don't know if it was DTF or what they use on it, but I was like, it looks so sick, and I was like, I want to try that. Just can't keep up. It is hard to keep up sometime. It's very, very hard. It's very, very, very hard. Oh my goodness. But I feel like I feel like after I finish doing this market, I'm gonna try to do the distress. I'm gonna try to do the distress. Gonna try. I have this one jacket remaining. I used to sell them. I don't have any more, but I have one. I might use that to practice on. Can start with screen prints too. It's cheaper. I thought about doing the screen prints because I've seen a lot of people doing it, but I was like, I don't even have any space for that. I don't have any space for that. And then I seen a lady, she did they had like the she made a small version of it. And I was like, "Oh my god, that is so dope. That is so dope." Takes a lot of room though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think though, like I am gonna try to order the DTF. I think I'm gonna start ordering the DTF. Yeah, I'm gonna start ordering the DTF. Cause stick to it, he does DTF. So maybe I should talk to you about that when I'm ready. About when I'm ready for it, and just have you do my prints for me, like you know what I mean, and then ship them. I think that would be great. Because I have a lot of designs I need to get out there. And I have a lot of ideas I need to get out there. I have so much ideas. Right now, I have an idea in my mind. I'm not going to say it as yet, but I'm thinking of trying it out on a t-shirt. I want to put it on like several different type of products. I want to put this design on my tumblers. I want to put it on my caps. I want to put it on my bags. Cricut has a new hat template for the brim when pressing designs. Really? You know, the other day when I was doing my vlog, I what was I doing? I was doing something. I was designing something. I don't remember, but I realized because I haven't used my Cricut in a few years. Well, and when I tapped in, I was so surprised. Like the upgrades, I love the upgrades, and I don't like Cricut. I don't like Cricut. So when I tell you that I love the upgrades, I have to really sit down and go through it again. I'm gonna go and see that. I'm gonna go and see that. But so far, what I see, I love it. And I love the fact that they have templates for like, because when I did the hat, they had a template for the sizing, and I just tapped into that, and the sizing came out perfect. I was like, whoa, that's the first. Um, I got you stencils. You use stencils, yo. You tripping? Stencils, but the stencils, it goes with the screen printing thing. From what I've researched and seen, because I've seen people use stencils and stuff, but that's still like I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. 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 But for right now, though, to be honest with you, I kind of low key put like t-shirts and all that stuff a little bit on pause. I put that on pause. I still have a few that I'm trying to get rid of before I start up again, that I already pre-print. Cause like I said, I have a lot of designs. I have one favorite design. I'm gonna bring that with me to the market and see if I could print that out. I mean, see if I could sell those out. And once I get rid of the stuff here, then yeah, I think I'm gonna like start looking back into doing my t-shirts again. Like, and on top of it too, like I was doing sublimation, but I told you my sublimation machine, the printer, like it broke like I think it's been 2 months now. Spray paint them hats, add some jewelry, OMG, just trust, I got these things. I just haven't done anything towards it yet. So I have these. These are for the hats. They just came. So these are for the hats. So when I design it, I think that's gonna be like when I probably do my next vlog or whatever. I'm gonna do it. So you're gonna see these are fire. These are fire. You know what I've always wanted to do though? I've always wanted to draw on my hats. I was trying to teach myself like some years back, but not for the hats, on the I was drawing on my bags. I was designing my bags. I was drawing on the bags and stuff like that. I don't know why I stopped. Let me show you one of the designs I did on the bags. Let me. Well, I'm gonna get the one of the purses actually. I don't know where the bag is. Hold on one second. I'm coming. Okay, so oh wait, this one. Do I have any finished ones? Oh, okay. I didn't even finish them, but this was what I started. I do have one bag that I finished, but this is what I was starting. I was trying to teach myself how to do it, and I think like my confidence just kind of dropped a little bit, and I was like, this one you can't really see it. This is what I want to do with the hats, but not these designs. These designs were like I did this like 3 years ago, and I still didn't finish. Like I still didn't finish them, but I think honestly, I might finish them. I might just finish them and bring them with me. Come to think, yeah, I think I might finish these and bring it with me. But stuff like that, I want to do on my hats. Definitely want to do things like this on my hats and the bags. Hold on, let me see if I can get the bag. Sorry, Shadow. Oh, okay. The bags are too high right now. I can't take them down. Alibaba, that's an app you need to check out. Great vendor. You know, when I first started out, when I first started out my business, I was on Alibaba looking at some stuff and whatever the case is, but I feel like it's a little bit confusing. Alibaba's a little confusing to me. And sometimes some of their prices, like sometimes their prices are good, but the shipping, Alibaba, their shipping, I think that's why I kind of like, I swayed from it. I strayed from it was because the shipping prices that they have was insane. Very, very insane. I was like, what the heck is this? I can't I can't do these shipping. I can't do these shipping prices. But who knows? Maybe I will go and take a look again and whatever and see like what they're saying. 100%. Ooh, let me see what time it is. 2:41. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep as yet. And the whole joke is I'm gonna be more than up again tomorrow bright and early. But I'm gonna try my best and go sleep soon. I think a little 1 hour is been good. Let me see if I could push it a little bit further. Where that what do you call it? That video I saw with the stars, the black t-shirt that you're making stick to it. And was that what you're doing? You were spray painting it? The ones with the I think it was stars and I believe it was like a circle and it says stick to it or something like that. That was stencils. I was like, "Oh, that is so sick." That's so sick. I definitely have to but it was stencil and what with my Cricut Maker 3. Okay. Wait, when did you get Cricut Maker 3? Is that new? Oh, no, no, no. You did say you had a lot of vinyl before, so yeah. You did say that. But do you with the stencils, are you spray painting it? Do you know, I the other day I saw, but I said I want to try them. I seen they have sublimation markers. So you draw on your design with it. I think I want to get that and try it with the what do you call it? The hats, cuz you just draw on it and then you seal it in with heat. Yes, I told you call me. I've been trying to give you the I know. I know, but honestly like it'd be hectic. I for real, like it'd be hectic. Like, do you know, like today, like this week we had our Thanksgiving. Like this is what my day is like. And then on top of it, now like almost every single day, I literally be trying to I'm crocheting something, like you know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm trying to do right now, especially to get in preparation for my vendor event. Because there's still a lot of things I also need to purchase, a lot of things that I'm trying to, you know what I mean, research because I want to see how to set up my table. Like there's so many different things. And then the crocheting itself took up a lot. Like today alone, I woke up and I had to travel for 2 hours. I went to braid hair, came back. Like that's why I ended up coming here. Because when I came on here, I literally just came back home from doing hair. And on top of it, while I was doing hair on my way there and my break time, I was doing the hat. Like, and then I'm trying to deal with the channel because I don't know if you noticed, but my channel, like, it's been like deteriorating big time. So I was like, let me take a break from doing long form videos, and then I was like, let me try to come and do some more do some lives, see if that would help. Trust me, I know I'm working on holiday work. Yeah. Like it's so hard. And are you doing any vendor events? Stick to it. Are you doing any vendor events there? I tell you, like just I think like 3 lives ago, I was complaining how the vendor events down here were so dear. And lo and behold, like a couple days ago, when I was doing some research and stuff like that, I stumbled up on it was actually like I don't know what I was searching for, but it popped up on Google and it was like actually a Facebook group that for vendor events in Toronto. And the prices were right. And even some of them were like actually so close to where I live. And I was like, look at that. Look at that. So I'm making sure because I definitely want to be doing more vendor events next the upcoming year. Well, the upcoming year. I want to do some more vendor events next year and stuff like that because next year for me is all about making money and pushing up my creativity because I can't be sitting here playing. I can't be sitting here playing. I can't. I want to do so much. All stuff like this. Like I would love to put stuff like this like on a t-shirt or or in my keychains or my earrings cuz I love to draw. I love to draw. I want to put all that into my business. And next year I want to go so hard. I want to go so hard. Because I can't sit here depending on anything else. So I want to. I'm just really hoping that this event goes well. Either way, I feel like it'll still be like a really great experience. You know what I mean? Because it'll be my first event, one. So that within itself is already a big deal. But not only that, but it will give me the experience. Like, you know what I mean? And it pushes me a little bit further because honestly, I can't hold you. I swear for the past like 3 years, I've been saying I'm gonna do a vendor event, but somewhere along the line, like I feel like it was like so much fear. Like, I was so fearful of it. So fearful. And then I told myself like the beginning of this year, like, girl, stop it. Girl, stop it. Let's push ourselves out there. And I did apply for some this year, but nobody got back to me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And then finally this one popped up and I was like, "Yes. Yes, I would take it." I would take it. So this really is like that push I feel like I needed. Like, you know what I mean? Cuz it's forcing me to get it together and do what I need to do. And I feel like it's also giving me a lot more content because at least now, like, when I'm finished doing all my stuff, like, I'll have a few more videos and stuff I could really put out there. Because I've been wanting to add more of these type of stuff to my channel, like more of me doing stuff, more creativity. I've always wanted to add some vendor events, but I never had any to add. But now I have at least this one. This is on the belt, like, so I'm well excited. I'm excited and scared all at once. Excited and scared all at once, but I'm still ready for the experience. I'm very ready for the experience. And I was thinking if I could get some DTFs, I would probably like, do a little 1-2 for the t-shirts, but I'm gonna wait till after. I gave up for now on YouTube. I so-called friend did a live on me and my family came for me big time, kind of hurt, but I remained cool and now I'm working on marketing and building my brand. I'm so focused. As you should. As you should. Because honestly, that's how I feel when it comes to YouTube right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still only use it because even if it's one or two people that still see my brand, it's still good. But I realize, like, for me personally, my main focus is no longer really on YouTube. Like, yeah, I'm still pushing for it and whatever, but I'm not, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going too hard for this. I feel like I'm mostly going harder for the behind the scenes and you know what I mean? Like the vendor events and stuff like that. That's what I'm going for because I feel like for me, that's where my money's going to be at. And doing these is going to really push me to be outside the home because, I'm always home. Like, and then, like when I leave home, it's always like business something. And it's still going to be business with the vendors, but at least I'll get to meet more people and be around people. I have a college sorority license and I'm working on to become a vendor. Okay, as you should. As you should. As you should. Yes, I feel like that is the best thing for us to do. Focus on the thing that makes more sense. Like, you know what I mean? The things, because I mean, it's still good to push your YouTube and stuff like that because we want like various sources of income. Like, you know what I mean? We don't just want one, but focus more on what's going to get you there faster. Like, you know what I mean? Which is your brand. And then YouTube is like the backup. Because that's how I'm viewing it right now. That's how I'm viewing it right now. So I think with that, it makes me like, I don't know, like, I'm not too concerned with like, the content and stuff nowadays. All I know is I just make sure that everything has to do with my brand. Everything has to do with my creativity, and I'm sure more and more of that. Hopefully, one of these days it will grow a crowd for that. But yeah, I haven't really been feeling YouTube in it for a hot minute now, and clearly it's not feeling me either because I don't know what it is, but my views on my videos are going way down, and all these type of stuff. And even the lives, like the other day when I like my lives were doing like decent, like, like I wasn't getting no thousands and but it was doing good, like, like hundreds, and I had like a good look amount of people that would come and sit on live with me and whatever. But nowadays it's not the same, and it's like I feel like the more I put in, the less I get out. So that's why I was like, nah, let me focus on my business. Let me find me some vendor events, make my little money, and go on easy. I feel too like when you're doing all that and your business starts to build up, you'll be more at ease in terms of, your YouTube because it's like, it's just It becomes more of like a hobby. It becomes more of a hobby that you just do whenever. I have an official online store now. I am an LLC, as you should. www.sticktoitcostumes.com. Let me put that here so I could go check it out after. www stick to it. Is that, yeah, costumes.com. Okay. Yeah. Well, not this morning, but probably tomorrow. I'm definitely going to go and take a look at it and see what's happening. Well, it's already tomorrow, but later on today. Later on today, because I know like I am going to eventually fall asleep, but I probably wake up at like 11. I probably wake up at 11. So after that, I'll check on it and see what's going on. But congratulations. 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 I think for me, I'm going to continue to kind of use my WhatsApp. I feel the more I go to vendor events, and depending on how it picks up there, then and probably only then might I like reinforce a website. You know what I mean? But until then, and on top of it too, I feel like with these vendor events, it kind of forces me to, because I personally prefer to do like made to order. You know what I mean? Other from my resins I do um way ahead of time, because it takes time for it to fully cure and stuff like that. But other from that, everything else is normally like made to order. Like when somebody orders a t-shirt, then I make it then, like, and then ship out or whatever the case is. But doing vendor events, it kind of forces me to have to make bulk order, like, well, not orders, but bulk products. Like, you know what I mean? Have like more inventory on hand, because how is it going to work otherwise in terms of events? It's all good still working over here. Thank you again. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are so welcome. No problem. Yeah. But I can't wait. I think I am gonna make a few little videos though of my experience, definitely, and post that up. I was thinking to get into some try to get into an event for December, but it depends on how much I can make and how much I sell out. But I would definitely like to do a second one for December and ring in the new year nice and proper. I 100% want to do that. 100%. And now, oh my goodness, hold on, let me see. Yeah, and definitely next time I come, I'm gonna create some more questions, because I like the questions and I appreciate you guys answering as well. Definitely. I was thinking like to stay here for a little bit, maybe like a couple hours or whatever. I was trying to see if my voice is going away, if I could pull in more people, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I think maybe I should try to sleep now. I should try to sleep now. Chris, are you still up? Are you still here? Maybe Chris fell. Oh, you're still here. Okay. I was like, is he still here? When I came on, it was 1 and it was 10. It's like around 11 for you. Wait, or going on 12 now? Is that the time? Y'all got good energy. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I try. Even with everything that goes on in life, it's like you have to have good energy. Yeah, just multitasking, but I'm all ears. Okay, do your thing, do your thing. Do your thing. I just wasn't sure. I'm like, is he still here or did he leave? I'm just here chatting, 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 chatting. I really, really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Although, like, yeah, I do think I'm starting to get a little tired. I think I'm starting to get a little tired. Mm-hmm. By the way, how's the weather up there for you guys? It's fall down here, and to my surprise, when I went outside today, I was in a t-shirt. I wore a winter jacket outside, guys, and it was so hot. I had to take it off. I'm working on Christmas stuff. Shake my. Me too. Me too. The things I'm working on right now is Christmas. Is Christmas stuff, which is really good that you start now because you're supposed to start. It's good to start like a couple months before, like you know what I mean. So that way you could promote it and it because you know it's gonna take time for everything to get around and whatever. So you could start promoting and you know people could see it all within the right time because you don't want to wait till like December to start working on it because when are you gonna have time to promote and you know type of thing. That's one thing I've learned kind of late too because I used to always like create. I create like Christmas stuff beginning of December, like you know what I mean. Halloween stuff beginning of October type thing, and then I try to push it out, and I'm like that wasn't helping. But now I've kind of learned to do it ahead of time and push out, like, you know what I mean? Right now, I haven't really been pushing out anything on my channel in terms of that, but more so because like I'm not I'm more focused on working on stuff for the vendor events, you know what I mean? Yeah, my breast cancer stuff didn't do well. When did you start doing that? Were you doing it like months before or did you start doing it like the month of? And where did you promote it? Ooh, the month yeah. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, do it ahead of time. Do it like 2 months. Do it 2 months prior to. 2 months prior to and that should help out a whole lot more. And do you have Pinterest? If you don't have Pinterest, get on Pinterest cuz Pinterest is really really good. And I think the thing I love most about the Pinterest as well is the fact that like you don't really need to create new things. Like you know how you have to create content for Instagram and then you could probably reuse the same thing for YouTube and other platforms, but even with that sometimes you still have to be careful cuz these platforms are always changing their policies. Everything's changing every 5 seconds. Like you know what I mean? I love yes. And you could just any you know, like even on YouTube, like I just send it there whenever I need to. Like, you know, you don't have to create nothing, just send it there. Just and I love that about it. And when I was promoting my stuff a lot, especially when I had my website, believe it or not, but a lot of my customers came from Pinterest. There was like this one particular person on Pinterest. He was on my Pinterest. He always orders on my store. As soon as I post something on Pinterest, he orders. I love that for me. I loved it for him, but I was just happy that he actually enjoyed it. That like he just keep reordering. I'm just like, thank you. I always make sure I had a little extra gift. Yeah, Pinterest is the bomb. So make sure to your you know, you're promoting your stuff there as well, especially now that you have your website and whatever the case is. Promote it there. Make sure you're promoting it there. What are you doing? T-shirts and stuff for Christmas and the necklaces and stuff. And look, I got a new oh, can you see it? A little new thing. I don't know. The lighting is making it look like it's the quality is bad. It's just like there chains and matching shirts. Yes, I love that. I love that. I want to do a I wanted to do some Santa keychains. Yeah, I'm still waiting on mines. On your what? And hats coming soon. Yes, as you should. As you should. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see your hats. I can't wait to see your hats. I can't wait to see your hats. Bracelets from you. Yes, but yeah, that's gonna take some time because I told you the shipping fee is not it right now with the tariffs. Because to ship to America was already like a 40-$60 on its own. And now they have tariffs and it doesn't matter like it doesn't matter how much the product is. That's why I keep telling you to check and let me know because if it affects us, it's definitely going to affect you guys as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to affect you guys as well because this is a war. And these people seem to be matching energies. So I'm like, I know for sure. That's why like I haven't like you know what I mean? But trust me, yeah. Because I before all this, like a lot of my customers, I had a good amount of customers from like America. But it was normally like New York, like you know what I mean? New York and then um where was the other one? My last before the whole tariff war and all that extra stuff that was going on, Poetic had ordered a custom hat and I shipped that to her. Um and that was like I think she said last time I think she said it was like I told her it was 40 or something dollars. I have to find the receipt, but it was very expensive and that was for the hat. So imagine now with the tariffs. So that's why cuz for a bracelet, I can't imagine how much that bracelet's going to cost to ship to you. And it only affects as business. Only affects business wise. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, I have to take out this bun. Sorry. Hold on. Actually, let me let my hair down because I don't know what it is, but okay. Let me let my hair down. Whew. Whew. Too much pressure on my head. And I've been getting so much headaches lately. I don't know why. So that's why I've been wearing mostly just hats because it just gives my head time to breathe. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? But I'd love to tell me, definitely check on the price though and tell me because I'm so curious to see. I've heard somebody else say that they try to ship something here to Canada. They're also in America. Gina from Jason and Gina, she was saying she was shipping something here to Canada on one of my lives, and she said that it cost an arm and a leg, so she had to cancel it. Yeah, she had to cancel it. And I've been noticing that too because there's also like another person I've caught their live. They were talking about what were they? They were a skincare brand and they were saying that there's a particular product that they use within their brand that actually came from Canada. I was like, I didn't know we were like that, but the product came from Canada, and apparently this is the only place that she seemed to find that one particular product that she needs ingredient. And she said she doesn't know what to do now because the you know the vendor that she purchased it from they're they can't ship to America anymore because the prices are like skyrocket. So she's like, "Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now?" She was just talking about it on not the live story on her one of her videos. So that's terrible. But I could ship other places. I could ship other places. So I don't know. Maybe you have to ship it to Mexico and then figure it out. Is I have to figure it out. I don't know. Ooh, and by the way, how's the quality of the live? I've been meaning to ask because I can't. For me, it looks great, but I swear, like even when I record on my phone, the quality always looks good. But then sometimes, like when I play it back or whatever after, I look at it and I'm like, What the heck? The quality was so terrible. The quality was so terrible. But this is really good. And I feel like the live here stepped up from the last time. Um Years ago, I think it was, yeah, I think I did do this once years ago whenever, but I don't recall you being able to like share your screen directly, like, from YouTube. But here it has that option, which is absolutely amazing. I could do some Canva tutorials. Hold on, let me try a thing. Let me see. What is this? This is Canva. Also share tab audio. That is like super dope. That is super dope. Did you know that we could do this on YouTube, directly from YouTube? Because I did not know that. I think what I'm gonna do is, because I'm always doing my tutorials and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna start doing tutorials this way. No, right? I see. This is from the laptop. I discovered this today when I came on. So I feel like I'm gonna start, like, whenever I do a tutorial, because people seem to love the tutorial. So whenever I'm gonna do a tutorial, instead of doing it on a video, since I'm trying to give my videos a break, I'm gonna come on here. Let me see how would this work though. Um, I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, I just have to figure. I have to play around with it a bit and figure out how exactly it is that I do this. Because yeah, I have to figure out how to do it now. There's so much different little learning curves, because now that I can see it here, but I feel like if I if I do this, it will be more of if I'm doing like a course, or if I'm doing a presentation, because I can't click on anything from here like this. And if I go back into the Canva where you guys are able to see it, I'm not able to see the comment. Explore templates. And this is amazing too, because I feel like Canva really Canva really upgraded. The hmm. That was really cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that on here. Um, what should I create? If it wasn't so late, I probably would have created something tonight. Cause I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a little bit in the creative mood. I'm kind of feeling in the creative mood, but I don't know what it is that I should create. Maybe I should brainstorm, or should I come on here and then I could share my screen, and then people tell me, like, people make suggestions. Like, I put up a poll or something, or I don't know, or ask a question, and whatever people want to create, then I create it directly on here. I don't know. What do you think about that? Does that sound like a good idea, or whatever the case is? Get it done while creative. You wish you did on a down day. I'm gonna send you a video on IG. It's my first exclusive. Don't share it. Haven't posted it yet. Okay, no problem. Uh yeah. But I don't know what I want to create right now. I'm trying to think about it. I just know I feel like I want to create something. It's just I don't know what I want to create. Give me an idea. Give me an idea or give me a suggestion and we could create something today on Canva. Do you guys know about the you guys know you guys could create videos on Canva, right? Sleep on it and then create yourself to sleep. Tesla swore by it. I sent it. Okay, no problem. I should sleep on it. I should sleep on it. But I really want to create something today. I want to create something today. Let me see. I don't know. I'm just in that mood. I'm just in that mood. Or maybe it's more so out of excitement because I just discovered that I can do this. I can do this on the computer. Just discovering that I can do this on the computer. Grab a brush or a pen and get to sketching. Yep, you can do pretty much everything. Thank you. I most definitely will be grabbing a thing and a sketch. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let me see something because there is a but do I want to do it on here? Because I'm kind of skeptical when it comes to like doing certain things on here, especially things that I haven't released as yet because there's so many like prying eyes. And I feel like it's so competitive on here that people like they're just a lot of people are just waiting for you to say something so they could grab the idea and run with it. You know what I mean? TikTok has these nice, really nice handbags for men and women for 59 cents. I bought 20. Really? I can't, but we in Can hear me, we in Canada. Here in Canada, we don't have TikTok shop. So all that great stuff that you guys are seeing, we don't get to see that, unfortunately. Which sucks big time. Like it really, really, really sucks. I really wish I could. Don't give the game away. I've learned that the hard way. Oh, I've learned that a long time ago. I've always known that, to be honest. And I remember too, like when I watched like other small business and I realized because like there was a time frame where everybody was just giving things away, right? And they'll say stuff like, oh, I'm not gatekeeping. But people have to understand that there's a difference between gatekeeping, like, and keeping some things for yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like what's for your brand, let it be for your brand. I've seen people learn that the hard way because I always used to say that like when people are just giving out their brand secrets and things they you know what I mean, they're doing it because they want to what do you call it, they're looking for more views, like, you know what I mean, and they're not really thinking about the consequences. And then sometimes after when they do that and then people start mimicking using what they taught, like, other people, and those same people took it and they start mimicking their brands and imitating them and stuff, and then people start complaining and a whole bunch of different type of things, you know what I mean? And then they're like, well, we're not going to be doing this anymore, and whenever there's stuff from my brand or blah blah blah, I'm going to keep it separate, da da da. Because realistically, like, I don't recall McDonald's giving out their secret sauce. Like, you know what I mean? I don't recall like Louis and Prada giving out their vendors. Like, certain type of things. Like, I don't recall them doing that. And yes, everyone can make money, but I feel there's certain things that you just have to keep to yourself as a brand. Like, you know what I mean? There's certain things you could share and certain things you do definitely have to keep to yourself. You do have to learn to gatekeep some stuff. 'Cause what the heck? Oh, wait. Okay. I just got a message of something I ordered. It says it's out with the carrier. I'm like, wait, but it's a whole 313. Can you check your IG while on live? I can. I can check it on my computer, but I'm not going to do that. Let me check it on my phone. I have my phone. I have more flexibility now because I'm used to always going on live and using my phone. But since let me see. Oh, let me put this on silence. So, okay, I see it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It's the shine for me. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I feel like a lot of people's gonna like that as well. I feel a lot of people's gonna like that. A lot of people. Are you gonna do it in any other colors? And when do you plan on releasing that one? When do you plan on releasing that one? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is so cute. You're welcome. I don't know about the color. Like you're not certain of it, you don't really too like it? But I will be releasing it this week coming. Well, send it out and see because what I've realized is like remember like sometimes the things that we don't like could actually end up becoming our best sellers, you know? I know I seen something I want to create while I'm here. Um what is this? Window entire. Is it this? No. Oh, that's fine. Okay. And I think there we go. That way I can see comments. We're gonna do it like this. And this one. Oh, wait. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that so wrong. Oh, there. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to figure out how to split screen. Oh, I think it's the wrong one. This is what we want. Oh, that's not it. Kudos. Okay, let's try this again. I did something wrong. Did I close it? I did. Okay. No, doing it in another color, maybe silver with a little black, maybe. That sounds really good. That sounds really, really good. Hold on, I have to open back up my Canva. I seen a design I want to try while I'm here talking to you guys. Test this bad boy out. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so Canva. Okay, I have to wait. It's loading. And then I'm definitely going to try this. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try to figure out how this works. Trying to figure out how this works. Okay, so we want Canva and share. Okay, and then great. Two seconds. This is giving me a hard time. So let's see. Let's create new. Let's do t-shirt and let's see, get a template, sorry. Vintage t-shirt. I don't think it really Let's go ahead and explore some things. Let me see. Is it showing it on here? Okay, I think it just has to catch up. My screen is moving a little bit slow. But can you see it? Is it not showing the screen? Darn it. Can you see the t-shirt design? Or is it still stuck? Cuz on I could get a small glimpse and it says like create a design, but on the other side I see it. Oh, share this tab instead. Okay. I see what I was. Okay. Okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. Actually, let's just do a whole new little blank page. And uh let's do 100%. No, that's too big. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see nothing. We'll stick to 75. Kind of lagging now since you started Canva. Darn it. Uh, let me see if I could he said there you go. Okay, first let's go into what do we want to go into? I think it's been like such a long time since I've really done anything. Let's go to apps. And what do we want to use? Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging. My apologies. Let's see. I think I want to use. Let me see. I have to find what font I want to use. I have to find what font I want to use. Um, let's see. I kind of like this, but not too certain. Maybe this. I think I like this. Okay, let me scroll down and see. I feel like they've upgraded and added like so much more stuff from the time. So much more stuff. Icebox. Uh Nothing is really like, see, when I'm designing, like I like to look for things that call out to me, but none of these are really okay. Actually, let's go with this one for now. Oh, wait, what's happening? Already purchased premium, reload the app to unlock the new features. See, when did this happen? Okay, I guess I have to look for a regular font. That sucks. And all of them are premium? This sucks. I feel like this is one thing I'm really gonna dislike. Working good now. Audio is fine. Just know your video is lagging because your computer is choking up a bit, but the delay is not bad. Okay, thank you. Well, let's see. We're gonna go with oops. Okay. We want smile. I don't know. I don't really like this font. Uh Carter one. What other? Let's see what other options we have. Are you serious? Canva, you're killing me here. Look at them pretty colors, right? But I think I'm finna change it. I want to make it more of like my brand colors. One thing I really love about Canva is all the things that you can do. Okay, and then let's change this. This here gonna be this color, and then go for that. And this one, let's go up here. White. Let's see now. Hmm. Okay. Yellow. And then this one, let's go with green. This one, pink. And this one, back with white. Mm, okay. Let's make this also black. Okay. I still don't like this font. I still don't like this font. This Let's see what we can do with this. Honestly, I'm really loving the fact that you could do stuff like this. Uh-oh. Am I going to get to finish? Maybe not. Okay, there we go. That's not what I want to do. Okay. So I can't do nothing else with this. So we'll leave it for there. Let's go into my projects. I want to use one of my teddies. This one right here. I think I might change the font though. Yeah, let's go and see what other fonts that they have going on about this place. So I made a lot of these teddies for my brand because I love teddy bears. I absolutely love teddy bears. No. So Canva has like all these little special um characters, letter fonts if you guys are ever interested. I'm trying to get back to the top because my computer acting funny. I have to do this the hard way. I can't just click and get it back. I have to reset the whole thing. And I don't know like oh, let's try this one. Accept. Some ideas to get you started. Um, That's fine, I guess. Or do I want this? Nah, we'll go with this. Go to black. Mm, I like the green. Mm, it's cute. I think I like this one. Where should I put it behind? But mm, okay, I guess we'll leave black for now. This or this. Okay, let's see. Okay, what do you think? Yes, no? Mm, I think I like it. I think I like it. What do you think? Smile through the pain. I think this would be really dope on a t-shirt. Yeah, I think it would be really dope on a t-shirt. Let me see. Oh, I don't have the t-shirt design there. That sucks. That sucks. Well, I like the simple design better, but you have to stick with what you like. You like the simple design, the one with just the words here. Well, I feel like if I was to put this out, I'd probably make two. I probably make because there are a lot of people that do prefer the simple design. There are a lot of people that do prefer the simple design, so I probably make like two. I probably make one. Okay, let's see. Uh, this. Mm, okay, let's see what a simple design would look like. Let's paste it here. Oh, why it turned black? Oh, that's different. I'll buy over the current, but good to have two. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That would be the ones with the two color. Let's see. Wait, let me see. Is there any other fonts that I would like? Let's try this. Save as you go for sure, then you have them as you progress. Yeah, the good thing about Canva is it saves it automatically. So all I have to do is design and I don't have to worry about nothing else. And especially with me because a lot of times like my device will do like the oddest things out of nowhere. So I like the fact that like even if this chipped out, it's gonna save automatically. Okay, let me see what two designs I like. How about something like, okay, we'll use this and you can step back through your, but you can step back through your process. Yes, we can. Okay, so We'll do smile. Let's add this. Okay, that's there. And then we'll do pain and add that. Oh, wait. Okay. Just making sure. And then we'll do kind of like, yeah, I'll buy that one you made a while back in the process. The first one had with the colors. Let's do this. But again, I have to change it into my brand colors. And let's do different shade. Yeah, I'll definitely recreate that one. But I feel for that one I would have to I would have to go back and watch and recreate that one. Cuz I don't remember what I was doing in there. Like Canva will save it so as long as you don't make any further changes. Oh shucks, I didn't change the word. I didn't change the word. I forgot. Okay, let's change the word. So smile and then through, add to design, and then the add to design. Okay, let's see how this one looks. I didn't even check to see if I could curve the I don't really like I don't think I like the did it go back? No, it did not. I don't think I like the font for this one. I mean for the black one. Okay, so maybe this one would be a tad bit bigger. What do you think about this one? Mm, kind of like this one, actually. Okay, and let's zoom out a bit. Not my style, but your methods do seem a lot more modern and probably more desirable. I do think it's quite good. Thank you. Yeah, it's cute. But for me, I feel like, uh, yeah, it's cute. It's cute. And I like this one too. Yeah, it's growing on me. LOL. I do like it. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. I wish I could have. I don't know how to do the next T-shirt. Let's see. Let's add a page. Go down. That's not what I wanted to do, but the black is a good choice. Export and print. The black for you mean for the black T-shirt? Honestly, I do a lot of my designs on the black T-shirt. I think this froze. Is it taking everything? I don't want it to take everything. Should be function to get back. Oh, undo. Yeah, I'm what I was trying to do is I was trying to like kind of get these out the way because I want to bring this up and put it on the black T-shirt. Oh, actually, uh, that's not gonna work because the writing is black. Uh, all that for nothing. I forgot this writing is black, so it's not gonna show up on here. I wanted to put it on here to see what it would look like on the T-shirt, but then I forgot. I did the text in black, not white. Not white. But I'm gonna yeah, if I ever do make like the DTF for this, I definitely will do the simple one like what you did, but I'll have to go back and watch like rewatch the live and see like what that design is and then just recreate it. Definitely recreate it. But yeah, I think these two for now satisfy my okay. I think yeah. I think I think those two designs definitely satisfied my creative itch that I just had. If you outline the text, you can use the black of the t-shirt. That is true. I should have thought about that before. I should have thought about that before. Let's see. Mm, okay, I have to do this. Edit. Oh, okay, I'll just do that. And this one as well. Ah, oh, what happened? Oh, okay. I have to do that all over again. Okay, you know what? Okay, that's in the line. And then let's go back and edit this one. No, no, I need everything to be white. Okay. Looks fire, really. I'll get it just to support the white one. Yeah, it looks good, right? I like it. Yeah, I like the way that came out. I like the way it came out. I just wish though this could have filled up a little bit more, but maybe I'll just leave it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so that's fine. I do like the alternating color version better though. Yeah, I think that's the beauty of designs. I think that's the beauty of designs because like you could always just you know what I mean? You could tweak the color. Like I don't mind tweaking the colors to, you could have like a variety of different colors. You know what I mean? Different options, color options for people to pick from. And I think that's what I love about it the most and what I especially love about designing my own stuff. I just now have to figure out like how to go about it without the DTF. But I feel like if I was, I definitely would have to pick like something that everybody would like. I would have to pick like a three color that I want to collect because I don't know if I could have like 1,000 where you had color letters upper left and lower right and swapped. Where you had letters upper right, left and lower right and swapped. Sorry. For the design, I'm trying to figure out what you mean. The one you liked before you liked the new one. Oh, okay. Okay. The oh, okay, it was so the black text and the multicolored, that's what you're talking about? Okay, yeah, so the black text and the multicolored. That one was really nice. I think that one was more like, yeah, that was more like very simple. I feel that was more simple. Well, for me, that's very simple. Cause you see, I like, as I was saying earlier when I was doing the questions, I told you I like very bold and expressive. Bold and expressive. But I'm slowly trying to learn to be like, have like a more like a simpler type of designs. Like, you know what I mean? Because like not everybody likes bold and expressive, I feel. And I feel like as people get older, like they want something a little bit more calm and subtle. Like, you know what I mean? Lots of disabled would buy that shirt. It's a big niche. Really? Okay. So I'm gonna make sure, yeah. I'm gonna make sure I put out I put that one out. I put that one out. I have like a quite a few t-shirt designs that I've created already, and for my stickers and stuff like that, with the teddy bears. I just love teddy bears. I created those teddy bears. What was my inspiration? I don't remember. I was inspired by, so I think I was inspired by a brand. I always loved teddy bears, but there was a brand. I don't remember what it is. I think was it Musciano? I think it was that, with the major teddy bear designs and stuff like that. Cause I was like, if y'all could do it, I love teddy bears. I want to put teddy bears into my branding and stuff like that. But we'll see. I was thinking of bringing some of those designs when I do my vendor event in a couple of months, but I'm not 100% certain if I want to do that. Cause like I said, I want to get rid of the ones that I already have already. But for certain though, for certain, I feel like my next batch of designs, like probably next year when these are finished, I'll definitely have some simplicity in my designs, not always bold and expressive. Lots of people have physical and especially emotional pain. It's hard times, so I think many people would associate with that shirt. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I feel like it's part of the reason why I do so much a lot of I do along with my crafts and my creativity on my channel. I tend to always like do quite a few motivational, inspirational like videos or quotes, like, you know what I mean, whether it's in my video or on my community tab, and they actually do pretty well. People love when, they love the inspirational and the up, the picker uppers, the uplifting aspect, motivational aspect of my videos or my content and stuff like that. And I thought about stuff like, because in these times, like there's so much going on. And that's why like I don't know, I always want to implement these type of t-shirts, these type of things into my branding and stuff like that. Yep, spread the love for sure, 100%. For 100%, definitely. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely will. I want to make more shirts like that because I love making like affirmation stuff, and you know, shirts that really speak to the people, for the people, by the people type of thing. I want to make up so much more t-shirts and stuff like that. So 100%. 100% will. But I definitely am going to call it a morning because it is now 4:07. Yes, it was a very productive session. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. Like from beginning to end, I'm really grateful. Well, from when you came on, have a good sleep. Thank you very much. I hope you get some sleep as well. Don't go and sleep. I know it's like in the AMs now. It must be in the AMs now for you. So I hope you get some good sleep as well. And I hope to see you on the next live. Have yourself a wonderful night. Later. Yes, 1 a.m. now. Take care. Take care.